Good morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told out of Voice Radio, so today we've got more news about the Pokemon trading card game Scarlet and Violet. The reveals have been coming thick and fast, and it's looking fun, ladies and gentlemen. It's looking really fun. So what we got to talk about today is a new promo pack, and you can see from the image on the screen here, we've got Cyclizar EX. I know. Although, well, no, let's not get into game spoilers, but it's just, having played through both Scarlet and Violet, the design of this Pokemon, if you played through the games, you'll know a bit more of the context of this Pokemon and the design thereof, and I don't see it. I'm sorry, I just don't see it for what it's supposed to be. It's weird. We'll talk more about that when we can go more spoilery. For now, ladies and gentlemen, we need to be talking about this promo pack. Now, it is coming from the 20th of January. Of course, it is worth pointing out that the release date of Pokemon Scarlet EX and Pokemon Violet EX is the 20th of January, so this makes perfect sense. And there are various ways that you can get hold of this promo pack. One of them is just buy 10 packs of Scarlet or 10 packs of Violet. Simple. Now, I believe you do actually have to buy 10 Scarlet or 10 Violet, not 10 combined. I believe that is the case. I could be wrong, but I believe that is the case that's going on here. It does say on the website every 10 packs of the same product purchased. So I believe that is the case. Cool. Sounds good, ladies and gentlemen. Sounds good. And there are 8 cards that are available therein, one of which is Cyclizar EX. Now, if you want to be all super fancy, and might I suggest you maybe do, remember I told you about those starter decks the other day? The Sprigatito and Lucario EX, the Fuecoco and Ampharos EX, and the Quaxly and Mimikyu EX? Well, wonderful news, ladies and gentlemen, because when you buy them, you get one of these promo packs as well. Now, what's really cool about these is that they do actually have a different design. They've actually got the first partner Pokemon on there. Now, it's a little bit confusing. When you get the promo pack for buying 10 packs of Scarlet or Violet, then you get one of 8 cards. Simple. Here, you get one of 4 cards. Now, there's one card randomly selected from 4 types, 2 that match each deck, and 2 that go well with any deck. So basically what they've done with these 8 promo cards is they split them into 4 categories. 2 that are good with the Sprigatito deck, 2 that are good with the Fuecoco deck, 2 that are good with the Quaxly deck, and 2 that are good for any deck. And you will get 1 of 4 in the pack. So Sprigatito, you get 1 of 4, and it's either one of the 2 that go well with Sprigatito deck or one of the 2 general. Fuecoco, you get 1 of 4, which is either the 2 that go with Fuecoco or the 2 general. And Quaxly, you get 1 of 4, which is the 2 that go with Quaxly and the 2 general. They are the same 8 cards that can be found in the general promo pack that I've shown you. But in each of these 3 packs, you can only actually get 4 of them. You can get the general 2 cards in any of them, but then the other 6 are split into 3 pairs. And 1 pair can only be got with Sprigatito, 1 pair with Fuecoco, 1 with Quaxly. I hope that makes sense. It is a little bit confusing. I'm willing to bet the Cyclizar is one of the ones that is general, because it is colourless. So what that means is that can be gotten in any of these 3 promo packs, and you do get one of these promo packs in each of the starter decks. Yeah, I know it gets a little bit confusing. I am sorry. Now, in terms of the cards, we've only seen 1 of them, but don't worry, we can have a look in a moment. We've got some old context we can share with you. But for the time being, we can have a look at Cyclizar EX, and the translation here comes from me. These cards leaked out a little bit early, and no one else had done the translations, so I just did them myself. So what we got here is 210 HP on a basic EX. I told you that the only basic EX we'd seen was Mimikyu, and that 190 HP was too low. And I predicted to you that basic Pokemon EXs were going to be in line with Pokemon V, and then Stage 1 EXs with V-Star and Stage 2 EXs with V-Max. That seems to be happening here. 220 is the general, kind of your average for Pokemon V that are basics, and this is what we see here. And obviously weakness to fighting and retreat cost of 1, all good. And for a single energy, you deal 30 damage, search your deck for a basic energy, attach it to this Pokemon, shuffle your deck. And look, if it's turn 1 and you're going second and you've got nothing else to do, I suppose this is fine. But as a general rule, I'm not a huge fan of this. I don't like these kind of attacks. These kind of attacks make me sad. Because essentially what you're doing is accelerating an energy and then sitting there and waiting to take a hit. Because I'm thinking wrong, you're doing 30 damage, but you're colorless, so you're not hitting for weakness. And then you're just kind of sitting there and hoping your opponent doesn't KO you. And if they don't KO you, then next turn you're ready to go with a bigger attack. And there is a bigger attack, we'll get there in a second. But I don't love these attacks that accelerate energy to you. Because if I accelerate energy to myself, and then I get KO'd, what's the point? I might as well have not accelerated the energy. And that's kind of my problem, honestly, ladies and gentlemen. That is kind of my problem. Sorry about that. But hey, there is a second attack, and the second attack is a little bit bigger and a little bit badder. 3 colorless energy, 180 damage, and during your next turn, this Pokemon cannot attack. It's close. It's really close. Because I just told you a moment ago that all you need to do is 220, and that will KO your average Pokemon V. So that's what I want to be doing, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm not quite there. I'm so close, but I'm not quite there. With a choice belt, I'm hitting 210. Now, one thing we do need to bear in mind, and this is pretty important, powerful colorless energy. Because this will actually make the first attack do 250, which is better, and it will make this attack do 230 with a choice belt. And I know that is getting a bit awkward, but with a choice belt and a powerful colorless energy, you're doing 230, that will KO Pokemon V, and colorless energy, basic Pokemon, KOing a Pokemon V, using any energy acceleration you like. There's an argument here for this being kind of cool. But powerful colorless energy was in Darkness Ablaze, which means when the next rotation hits, this is going. My prediction all along has been that the rotation is going to hit as Scarlet and Violet releases. We don't know, that's not been confirmed. We just know there's going to be a rotation in early 2023. I am predicting that rotation is going to hit with the release of Scarlet and Violet, in the same way we generally get a new tweak to the rules with the introduction of a new block. And if that gets rid of powerful colorless energy, then you're just a little bit short. It is a promo EX. We're not really expecting very much, I grant you, but still, this is kind of annoying, honestly, because I don't want to be doing just almost enough to KO a Pokemon V. I want to be using a colorless Pokemon, colorless energy, any acceleration I like, KOing Pokemon V, and I'm not quite there. This does seem like it's going to end up as one that was close, but not quite good enough. So what about the rest of the cards in this promo pack? And the wonderful news is, ladies and gentlemen, we've had these promo packs for a while now. So we kind of know what's in them. And we know what we're expecting. So if we look at the most recent promo pack, there were exactly 7 cards in there, which is actually really annoying because we don't want 7 cards in there because there's 8 cards in this new one, which kind of sucks. But the general rule you get is you get yourself a Pokemon V, which was Quagsire last time. Now it's an EX and it's Cyclizar. It will be an AEX going forward. We get ourselves a new trainer card. There was that new stadium last time around. And I'm just translating it on the fly to try and remind myself, but I'm pretty sure it says that Pokemon cannot be confused, and anyone that is confused becomes unconfused when this gets played. So we definitely get a new trainer card, and then there's a bunch of reprints of smaller Pokemon, which is fine. And you know what? Yeah, that'll do. That'll do quite nicely. So in this promo pack, Cyclizar is clearly, the thing you're really looking for. Expect there to be a trainer card of some description. And bearing in mind, these promo packs in the past, Battle VIP Pass was in one of these promo packs initially. Cramomatic was in one of these promo packs initially. So they have in the past actually printed phenomenal trainer cards, which have honestly ended up being a problem because the price in Japan has absolutely exploded because they're only in promo packs. But expect that to be the case, and then there to be a bunch of reprints and smaller Pokemon. So there we go. That's what you need to know. We got ourselves a new EX. We got ourselves a new promo pack. and we got some new products that are looking fun. But now, ladies and gentlemen, it's over to you guys. Tell me what you think about this. Tell me how excited you are for Cyclizar. Go nuts in the comment section, but be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at the Wasi. That's where we talk Pokemon and card games, all kinds of fun things. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel. You can get some bonus podcasts where I answer all of your questions. You can join a Discord where we chat about Pokemon and honestly, like anything else you find interesting, whatever you like. And we give shout-outs on the channel like the lovely Eric Ridgway, who's been a supporter of ours for a little while now, actually quite a while now, and is a very lovely person indeed. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.